Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft. Today we're doing the, I guess the Coil Fang Reservoir. Basically their set of heroic dungeons today, so let's get this party started, shall we? So here we go. Do I have any quests? No, there's the repeatable one here, which I think, yeah, we're already maxed with them, so it's this Cenarian Expedition we're not, which those aren't related to it, so... But you get the Cenarian EXP here as well, so you get the whatever those little mushroom dudes are, and then the Cenarian ones. But yeah, I got the ones exalted, which was pretty cool. I think I should just pull these guys. It'd probably be easier. There's so many of them too. Oh, look at them. They're everywhere. At least they don't do some crazy thing to me here, which they doesn't seem so. See. There you go. I won't bother with the plants and stuff. We're just here to kick some ass. And ass we're gonna kick a lot of now. Okay. Might as well just let these guys all pile in here. They actually move really good. Is that all of them already? Or is there slowpokes somewhere? Nope, this one's actually not after me. I thought maybe it was just a slowpoke. You could herb them all. That'd take a while though. Then again, it might be worth it. Which mushrooms is that? Sporgberg mushrooms. Oh, those ones. Meh. Yeah, that's not worth it. Too much time wasted, you know. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's grab some of these guys here. They drop more of these, I think, from here too, which is nice. Because those are good for just, honestly, vendoring. Not vendoring, sorry, auction house, so... Other people pay for a pretty good penny for them. Okay. You can loot them individually too. I mean, 68 gold each, you know, if they go that much, pretty good, but... Yeah, when you're doing videos for Let's Play, meh. We just want to get it done. Okay, this, we can definitely chain these guys up here. Hello. Well, those guys didn't want to get loot or aggro. Oh, there they go. Yeah, the thing is, the mobs themselves end up helping aggro them, so it's not too bad. Oops. There we go. Just take these guys down here for a bit. There we go. Not bad, not bad. And then there's this guy down here we gotta kill. Oops, there we go. He's really on the bottom there. He might just sink down there, to be fair. Then we're gonna work our way up. Okay. Whee. Let's see what we got over here. There is a quest thing there, but we don't need that anyways. Well, if you're freeing somebody or whatever, but normally you talk to somebody there. Okay. Oh, damn. We actually maxed out. Look at that. 30 exalted reps. Woo. It's actually badass. I didn't even know there was an achievement for that many. Ha. Except I don't think I have 30, but I must be taking some other ones that I've done on other characters, I guess. So. But either way, we've earned that one globally. First time ever, so that's pretty cool. Okay, got these two guys to deal with. And we just got the last boss over here. So how many of those plants did we end up getting anyways? 14? That's not too bad. That's almost 1,000, so... It's not a terrible amount, and, you know, you can use it to pay off some stuff. I mean, if you want, you could have herbed and mined and even grabbed those. Actually, I don't know if there's ore. I think there might be some more here, but... There you go, that one's done. Oh, one of the eggs dropped here. Awesome. Wait, no, that was something else. Wait, what was that? That looked exactly like one of those eggs. I must be going crazy, I swear. Oh, it's a quest item. Oh, yeah, they use the same graphics, so I got excited there. I was like, oh, look at what we just got here. It's like, no, not for here. Hey, this is good news, though. We're exalted with these guys now. We can go and buy, we're going to actually check both the Spore guys and these guys. We're running back through the dungeon now. We'll check out the vendor there because we can go buy that after we do the other two of the dungeons here. I think it'll definitely be worth checking that out and grabbing. There's a mount at least. And there's even an achievement for grabbing that mount, so that alone is badass. So here is obviously the raid here. Hello, raid. Okay, so the other dungeon is over here. Now, I guess we're not going to earn any rep now. So it doesn't really matter as much. That's the downside when that happens. You kind of lose the interest as much as... You know, it's still fun to grab as many guys as you can and kill them, but at the same time, you're not earning the rep for anything. I don't think so. I mean, no. Yeah, we're getting nothing now. We'll grab what we can still. Okay, so what are we doing here first? Boss is over here, okay. Can't see with these guys in my way. Okay. First boss. Again, you have to open this up so it'll unlock the door. You have to unlock that one and then you have to unlock the other one, so. There you go. I do the whole train? Yeah, I did. Awesome. Okay, now we just have to run to the other side and unlock it from there. This way, right? Yeah, I guess so. Looked a bit weird at first, but yeah, I guess... Go. Go over here. Oh, these guys mine at Agros. That's too bad. Actually, it doesn't really matter as well. I guess because the mobs are aggroing them. It doesn't really matter with those guys anyways, truly, because it would have been more for rep, right? So. I guess we unlocked it now? I think so. Oh, we had a quest for these guys? One of the guys, anyways. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. We'll definitely have to work on more, get more of those. So we opened that up, right? Oh, actually has a... There we go. I'm not sure if I didn't open the other one. I didn't realize there was a little bar there, so I have to double check. So apparently I need more of those dudes for a quest, so I might look into this. Where does this take to us? Because I've never bothered looking at this ever, I don't think. The cooling something? What was that? Yeah, I don't think I've ever bothered checking this out, so... The cooling pools, they call it. What is the cooling pools? There's nothing here. Guess I don't think there's anything here. Oh. I think if you fall, you end up in here. That's all it is. That kind of makes sense. They didn't put like little invisible walls or, you know, you instantly die or anything. Instead, you fall in the water and then you have to run back. I get excited. I thought, oh, maybe we found some, you know. I've seen it before. I've never bothered following it, so I wasn't sure. Okay, so we need more of those Mithradon whatever guys. Hello, kitty cat. There was other groups over on the other side. I don't know if it'll be the same guys and the ones we need, but hopefully we can. Looks like there's some at least. I might have to run through them unless there's all enough in through that, but we'll go through this just in case anyways. Okay, we need 4 more here. There's 2 right here, so this might actually work out. And there's 2 more here. Awesome. Another quest finish. Okay, got that done. And here we go.
You deem yourselves worthy.
Unfortunately, oh yeah, he died. I wasn't sure if he'd go into like a locked event thing.
Will not be compromised.
Okay, this one we unfortunately are gonna have to. Actually, the door is so close. We'll just run it. Because Moonglade will take you to the graveyard, right? Like if you use Moonglade back and forth. And that's the downside, because this one, the graveyard is outside. And so like the graveyard is like, say, I don't know, over here, for example, or whatever. I don't know where it is. But then you have to jump back in the water and swim back to inside the reservoir. So that's kind of annoying. So this is a much easier method of doing it. Also got a trident that we needed to do, so that was good news for that. Wonder if I needed that ever for something. It doesn't have an achievement hover over it. Just double checking. Because it kind of mean to it, so. Okay. A good druid bear. Okay, well, now we have 1 left here. And then we'll check out those rep vendors, which I think will be exciting. Got room? Yeah, we got room. Well, I think we do. There we go. Oh yeah, it's these guys here. So this one has, yeah, 3 bosses here. It's a pretty easy one. Well, then again, they're all easy per se. There we go. I wanted the aggro so I can start the train. And now we just go and train all these guys. And we'll get to our first, yeah, so how did that work? Did we go to that one first? No, that's second. Yeah, that's right. He goes upstairs or something like that, or partially upstairs, I think it was, right? It's been a while, though. I feel like we went over here for some reason. Is there a reason ever going to go over? No, I think I'm just dirting up here. Oh, it's just through the door there, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're going to miss out on some of those guys, but whatever. There you go. The mobs help do the job for you. There you go. So this is the first boss here, which this one is brilliantly easy.
You brought this on yourself.
There you go. The only downside is you can run and ignore all these guys, but there's a whole jump and leap to your thing here. So either we just ignore them all now, or we kind of wait for them up here. Here's the question. If I get over to this side fast enough, is there any coming over here that I can get them diverted on this side? Yeah, there you go. They can pull those guys. Did they pull them? Yep. Isn't that epic? I was wondering if I could do that for fun. There you go. Here they come. There you go. Got them all? Okay. Yeah. 22 gold. Okay. Then normally you can go rescue the guy up there if you had the quest or whatever. Not really needed for anything else besides that. Ah, there's a quest over here. This might be one of these ones I've missed before. Oh, okay. I don't know how that one works, but whatever. Okay, defeat him. Oh no, that's for the thing, yeah. I don't know what the signet thing is. Might drop off of these guys, might be something else. I really don't know. Okay. Well, nothing came off of those guys, obviously. Can we aggro them? Yeah, we got them. I think I like to aggro the guys on the side, please, for fun, too. I'll try to see if I can shift-click this and look it up while we're doing our running through here. There's a quest up here, too, you can do, but... Yeah. Oh, Gruul's Lair, Karazhan. Oh, it's an actual, like... chain. It's actually like a really big chain quest for that, but we already did Gruul's Lair this week, so I'll have to do it another time. Yeah, so another time for that one, obviously. There you go. You can release this guys. Kind of spawns mobs and all this, yeah. Or you can let them die. I don't care. I don't need them. Especially since I got hurt by quest. There we go. And then we can hearth in and out of here, or moon in and out of here. Oh yeah, so it's part of the Serpent Cavern, the chain for that. Like, it doesn't matter for us because we have access to that, but that's
How may I help?
part of the unlock, which that's pretty cool actually. So you had to go to Gruul's Lair to get something, and you also had to go through Karazhan for it, which I think that's bloody awesome. When they used to have the unlocks like that. These days, people would murder you for such things, but times have changed quite a bit too, right? So more people have lives and all that crazy stuff. Don't ask me. People are just crazy. So BOPs, we'll get rid of those. There we go. Okay. What is this one? Range. Oh, that's a cool looking weapon there. It's actually kind of cool. There you go. And then anything else worth not keeping or whatever? Okay. These aren't worth keeping for sure. And then, yeah, so we go through this. Don't have the appearance. A little over 100. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to learn the appearance instead. And that one I don't have apparently. Because it's too at that borderline, I don't mind anyways learning it. So look at this. Lots of little appearances. Apparently this is worth a bit. So wow, it's a very pink, beautiful sword. I could see why it has a bit of a value to it. Okay. At that borderline, I think I'll keep that one. We can learn that one for sure. Okay. Look at all the different gear we get to learn today. There we go. Freaking awesome.
Hello.
There you go.
Till next we meet.
And then what we can do now is we can go back, and then we're going to go check out the quartermasters. We're going to actually learn a mount that I've unlocked this rep in the past. No joke. Probably 3 or 4 times in my lifetime even, right? But here's the thing. I was too damn cheap to ever actually pay for the mount itself. To me, it just never was worth it. It was one of those things that were just like, nah, I'm too cheap. I'm fine. But finally, we get to go grab it. So I think that's really cool. Okay, so we're going to go down to, Cenarian Expedition here. We're going to go visit the Quartermaster and finally get our mount. We're going to finally not be so lazy.
How may I help?
So here you go. So they have a bunch of stuff here you can get. And there it is. It's a lot of gold back then if you think about it. And there you go. And we go ahead and learn that.
Ishnu.
There we have it. Let's even mount up on it so you guys can check it out here. There you go. How cool is that? It's just a cool little bird. Nothing too special, but I got one of these. We're trying to run away from Darnassus, though.
Greetings.
And then if you want, like when you go through these are, some of them are worth, getting these for the looks, right? So you can go ahead and okay, I'll grab, because you can just vendor them, right? So you haven't collected this, you haven't collected this, you haven't collected this, so just go and vendor them after, right? And then you've collected those appearances. Just making sure that's the case, right? Yeah. And then, how do I not have the Earth Warden? I guess I had ones like it, but not that one exactly. It's a bit weird. Actually, you know what? I have had this one 100%, but because it was Outlands, and we didn't get the thing till later, and I probably got an upgrade, I more than likely might have actually deleted it or sold it or whatever before. Oh, that's actually before heirlooms even existed. That's probably why too. So I probably have had it at one point, but then vendored it like a million years ago. I was thinking because by achievements I might have actually had them, but now I think about it, I'm derping up there. So there you go. So we can sell you, and sell you. This is what the tabard looks like, so that's cool. I don't know what this glitch is going on with the outfit thing. I've had it for days. We'll get the staff, and So I'm guessing that's just all what it is, right? I don't have the appearances for the fact. Oh, look at this. Bind a pickup. Can only be used as endless outdoors. Huh. That's cool. There you go. And then you don't have to worry about it. Now, the other ones here that we can get is... Okay, this is going to be a bit annoying, to be fair, because... I deleted some of these, so I'm going to go collect some while we're doing this. But you remember those little cat mushrooms? I think they don't start till like halfway there or a bit closer. But it's for those little guys, the spore guys. And unfortunately, I guess I over time sold them because they're worth like a bloody fortune on the market. I thought I kept some, but I probably eventually kept them in my inventory and obviously sold them So I don't have any more. But basically, we're looking for those little red cap mushroom things. And those things, I think they only start, like, in this area, to be fair. But those things are used for part of the unlock. Like, I don't even know if you pay gold for any of it, or if it's purely you hand the caps in, and then basically you get the items. Or it might be caps and gold. Honestly, I can't be sure, 100% sure, but I'll show you the caps I'm talking about, just in case somebody's watching just this video in particular, and then you know what I'm talking about here. So now I would have gotten something from this probably a million years ago too, but who knows? That's the problem with things back in the day. Even with pets and stuff, I've lost like main characters. I deleted them, or I've had multiple accounts. Those accounts don't exist anymore. You know, I was a little bit naughty when I was younger, so I got one account definitely banned for good. And, yeah, that was, you know, shameful on my part. You know, I was derpy, but, yeah, whatever. Except now Blizzard just, you know, smacks people on the wrist for it, where I lost my account, my collector's edition, vanilla. Never again I can ever get that, and that, to me, makes me really sad. Just because they slap other people on the wrist now for it. It's like, well, back in those days, we used to beat people, and there's no reconciliation for beating people back then. But now we find that horrendous. We can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, wait. So it was okay to do it back then? Like, I'm confused. But there you go. The glow caps. That's one of them. They're actually everywhere. They're not even hard to find. Right now, I'm kind of blind. Maybe somebody's even gone near some of them recently. It could just be me sucking at finding them. But yeah, just these guys. They're literally scattered all over this this area. Okay, so then yeah, we got our. Oh yeah, this is a lie. This is to kill these guys for rep, but we're already exalted with them, and it just does it over and over. I wish it was a blue, but it isn't. So basically, I can learn this clam food. Okay. Oh, apparently people will actually pay a lot for that. Interesting. You don't actually need the rep to learn it, just to... Actually, I don't even think you need to have rep to learn it. Yeah, I guess you don't, huh? Oops, did I buy two by accident? Whatever. I can put one on the auction house. There you go. At least we learned a new recipe. So you got, so you can obviously learn some of this stuff in here if you want. Basically, 30 of those would be for this pet. So, you know, getting the tiny spore bat would be the reason to farm this. So I'll do that obviously off camera, because I'm not going to sit here with you guys day and night and farm for 30 of those things. But they're everywhere. So let's head to Shatrath. Okay, I fibbed. I went and gathered 40 of them, which is worth 3,999. So basically 4,000. Wasn't too long. You can, if you want to know how long it took, just look where I did the cut there and how long there, and basically you get the idea. So that will give us the tabard, and if I can find them, they'll give us the tabard and the pet, which is good enough for me actually. So there you go, and there you go. And then I can get this. I actually apparently have the look of that, so that doesn't even matter, actually. So, yeah, no, I got what I would want and need from here, actually. So, there you go. Cool. So, yeah, we can literally just go vendor that now. The merchant doesn't want it. I guess he doesn't. Does it have no value? Oh, it might not have no. Yeah, it has no value to it. Interesting. And then we got this pet. There you go. Now, can you put him in a cage? I'm interested in how much he sells for. So he sells for, yeah, he could sell up to that much. It says auction 1,000 right now, so he would be less than the value of that, unfortunately. But I guess if you kept an eye on those, and if the caps went really, really cheap, which I might even do, then it might be worth buying them in bulk, obviously, and then selling them, right? So I might do that, you know, keep an eye. That's kind of those things that you keep an eye on things and, you know, go from there. So let's go to Shatrath. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at this. What's this one? Oh, interesting. Huh, yeah, so we have that one. It's interesting. Now we have to go back for some other ones, which that's not a big deal here. And then we got these ones over here. Wait, do I have 2 over here? Or wanted? And oh, yeah. Apparently one of them got hidden accidentally. Whoops. But this is cool. Look at this. We got the egg. Oh, yeah, this was the weekly whatever. And then this special key. Oh, the Ethereum prison key. Oh, okay, that's like a... No, is that the... No, that's the one I already had before, right? Yeah. Cool. And there you have it, my friends. Look at that. That's beautiful. Working on some of this. Unfortunately, I still have some work to do, obviously, but well, yeah, these ones show up as raid ones, which that's pretty cool. Inside of my... Oh, okay, cool. Which that's another one I'm going to work on in the future. Okay, perfect. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.